In many ways, our founders were geniuses. The Constitution was far from perfect. It had some serious flaws at the beginning, but I'm convinced it was the best document as a contract between the people and the government. And yet, not too long after it was established, the erosion started. But I would say that in the last 100 years, there's been serious erosion. But it's more rapid now than ever before. I think our freedoms are disappearing. I think what was happening today is you as a generation are inheriting a mess. You're inheriting a mess. It's overcommitment overseas, overcommitment here at home with an entitlement system, and you'll be inheriting a currency that has no value. The value depends on trust, and the trust is waning, and therefore the value of the currency is going down. So you're inheriting this, and you as a generation will make a decision. But the basic question you have to ask is, what should the role of government be? The founders asked that question, and they came up with a pretty good answer. They said the role of government ought to be but one thing: protect liberty. That's the purpose of government. That should be the And it should be the purpose of all political action, is to protect liberty. Now, some don't believe that should be so limited because they believe that the government has to do a lot more. The government has to have safety nets. Safety net for the business people, safety net for everybody else for whatever reason. Anybody who has a need needs a safety net. And they've lost conviction that freedom works a lot better than central economic planning. But central economic planning fails. I think one of the reasons why we've gotten a lot more attention this year than this message has gotten in the past is the recognition that government is failing. Because when you have a free society and you have sound money and free markets, you have tremendous prosperity. And we became the freest and the most prosperous country in the world in all of history. But all of a sudden, people are feeling not so rich anymore, and they're realizing that it's based on debt. And it is this recognition that the government fails.